Speaking once again of India's vaccinations at the moment being way below the government's own target, do you anticipate that we will be able to vaccinate 60% of our population by year end? How do you look at it?
I think so, because now we are at the phase where the vaccination numbers the doses available will increase, because both Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute have now set up new plants, and the number of doses should increase hopefully by the end of this month or by early next month. My own worry is that we should also tackle vaccine hesitancy. Our capacity per day is much more than the number of people who are coming up for vaccination. So we must develop a strategy that more and more people come to get themselves vaccinated as more and more doses become available. So we will see the vaccine drive picking up in the coming few days, and I'm sure that we should be able to at least vaccinate 60% of our population. Remember, this is a huge target. Currently we vaccinated almost 40 crore people, more than 40 crore who got the first dose. This is more than double the population of UK, and you could combine many countries in Europe, and then you would still have doses to spare as far as vaccination are concerned.
Yes, but our population is just so large, and it's something that we knew when we were preparing for the pandemic and vaccination. But speaking of the Sero survey which you've been talking about, Dr. Guleria, 2 out of 3 Indians above the age of 6 have antibodies. What does this tell us about herd immunity? Is India inching closer to herd immunity, or is that still very far away for us?
So I'm a little scared about using the term herd immunity for 2 or 3 reasons. One is that herd immunity depends on the fact that you are assuming that the virus will not change. If the virus changes, then you have again a population which is partially susceptible, and the whole concept of herd immunity may not be true. Secondly, like I said, this is heterogeneous. So you may have areas where you will have people who have got themselves vaccinated, who have had the infection, and there your sero survey may show a very high positivity. On the other hand, there may be areas where there is vaccine hesitancy, and also there are people who don't have antibodies, and that pocket could be a hotspot where you could develop a huge increase in number of cases. Therefore, although the data is very encouraging that we have a large number of people who are now protected, I don't think that we should sit back and say that now we don't need to be aggressive in terms of COVID appropriate behavior or pushing for more and more vaccination.
Right, and according to the Sero survey, it also says that there are still around 40 crore people who are still at a higher risk of the infection. That's almost 1 in 3 Indians.
Correct. So if you look at it from that point of view, that means we still have a large number of people who don't have antibodies, and who are therefore susceptible to get the infection, and therefore also spread the infection or have more serious illness. And therefore it means that we need to still continue to have COVID appropriate behavior, continue to have our surveillance in place, and keep encouraging people to get themselves vaccinated. What is encouraging is that this time the Sero survey also looked at younger age group. They looked at children also, and there was a lot of worry that children may be susceptible in the third wave, that they may get more severe infection because they are protected and they haven't got the vaccine, and therefore they will get more severe illness. The Sero survey suggests that even children have got the infection, they have had the mild infection, and they have relatively good antibodies, and therefore to some extent are protected.